What is the significance of the president's use of the word genocide?
Yeah, it's a political significance, really. What it says is that, there's nowhere to go after you've accused another country of genocide. There's nothing worse that you can say. And essentially, it says that there's an acceptance on the U.S. side, on the Western side, if you like, as well as on the Russian side, that peace talks, a diplomatic solution is just not possible at the moment. And it's really all about getting weapons into Ukraine. And the next fight on the ground. And so that, allied with the genocide comments, the U.S. also announced another $750 million worth of arms to go to Ukraine. So it really is a rather pessimistic moment. And on the other side, you had President Putin saying very clearly yesterday that peace talks are at a dead end.
Mark, good morning. Obviously, this war continues to be extremely upsetting when we talk about terms like genocide. Another issue that is kind of coming onto viewers' minds is this mention of potential chemical attack in Mariupol. Can you please kind of explain, is it likely that that's going to be able to be something that can be proved, or is it just going to be an accusation that's left hanging? And if it is proved, what does that actually mean, given that we've already called it genocide in Ukraine?
Right. In this case, because it's Mariupol, where the chemical weapons are supposed to have been used, it's more or less impossible to prove, because you can't get access to get samples, soil samples, access to the patients to take, blood samples just to see what was used. So the only thing you have is some video footage and testimony, and that really isn't enough to make the kind of confirmation that you would need in order to respond in some way. And even when you do get a confirmation, we know from past experience that the red line about chemical weapons is quite blurred, and it's a difficult moment to decide that this is where we make some big move, which wasn't going to be taken before, with weapons that actually did more in terms of destroying human life. So it's a messy subject.
Okay, and on another development on this front, Mark, we see that the US, and you've mentioned this already, the US is preparing a massive new surge of military aid to Ukraine, $750 million worth of assistance to be sent from US stocks. Give us some size and scope around what kind of difference this means and how this stacks up with Europe sending aid, the UK sending military assistance as well.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. The big question will be, how quickly can this stuff be sent? And how far is the U.S. going to go in terms of meeting the demands that the Ukrainians have, which rise up to the level of aircraft, fixed-wing aircraft, which they want in order to be able to contest the skies and make sure that when this battle in the east comes, which will be different in character from what we've had before, it won't be urban, it'll be out in the open. So the Ukrainian troops will be much more vulnerable to Russian air power if the Russians are able to dominate the skies. It will be about tanks. It will be about things, mobile vehicles like the armored cars that the UK is sending. So it's really about speed, timing, and exactly what will be provided.